Hello everyone, welcome on back to the channel. The light's a little too contrasting on my face. Welcome on back to the channel. I hope that you're having a lovely day out there. Let's go ahead and listen to this band here, Suicidal Tendencies. We're going to listen to this track, Institutionalized. This is off of the album of, actually their name, Suicidal Tendencies, which was released in 1983. I believe I've heard the band name, but I can't say that I've actually heard anything from them. But this particular track here was suggested by Kevin Hodgson. And hold on, I actually forgot to put in the rest of the names here. Hold on, give me 1 second. Kevin Hodgson, Dan Brett, and I think it was actually just you two, perhaps. So, you two, thank you for the suggestion. Now, when I typed in this name, and I hope that this doesn't get, like, blocked on YouTube or anything like that, because I got, like, the hotline number and everything like that popped up on my Google, so I'm hoping that this just clears through. We're going to find out shortly. Let's go ahead and give it a listen. We'll talk about it after. Here we go.
Sometimes I try to do things, and it just doesn't work out the way I want it to. And I get real frustrated. And like, I try hard to do it, and I take my time, but it just doesn't work out the way I want it to. It's like I concentrate on real hard, but it just doesn't work out. And everything I do and everything I try, it never turns out. It's like, I need time to figure these things out. There's always someone there going, hey Mike, you know, we've been noticing you've been having a lot of problems lately.
I love the guitar soloing alongside it.
And like, maybe you should talk about it, you'll feel a lot better. And I go, no, it's okay, you know, I'll figure it out. Just leave me alone, I'll figure it out, you know. I'm just working on myself. They go, well, you know, if you want to talk about it, I'll be here, you know. And you'll probably feel a lot better if you talk about it. So why don't you talk about it? I go, no, I don't want to, I'm okay. I'll figure it out myself. If they just keep bugging me, they just keep bugging me, there's bills on the side. It's got me, it's too hard to come up with.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm not crazy, you're the one that's crazy, you're driving me crazy, they stick me in an institution that was the only solution to give me the professor to take me from the enemy myself.
Just going.
Set
that tempo again.
I was like staring at the wall, thinking about everything, and then again I was thinking about nothing. And then my mom came in, and I didn't even know she was there. She called my name, and I didn't hear her, and then she started screaming, Mike, Mike! And I go, what? What's the matter? She goes, what's the matter with you? I go, there's nothing wrong, Mom. She goes, don't tell me that. You're on drugs. I go, no, Mom, I'm not on drugs. I'm okay. I'm just thinking, you know? Why don't you give me a Pepsi? She goes, no, you're on drugs. I go, Mom, I'm okay.
I'm loving following these lyrics.
No, you're not thinking, you're on drugs. Normal people don't act that way. I go, Mom, just give me a Pepsi, please. All I want is a Pepsi. And she wouldn't give it to me. All I wanted was a Pepsi. Just one Pepsi. And she wouldn't give it to me.
And there's that emotion bubbling up. I love the hard reset.
My room. My mom and my dad came in. They pulled up the chair and they sat down. They go, Mike, we need to talk to you. And I go, okay, what's the matter? They go, me and your mom, we've noticed lately you've been having a lot of problems. And you've been going off for no reason. And we're afraid you're going to hurt somebody. And we're afraid you're going to hurt yourself. So we decided that it would be in your best interest if we put you somewhere where you can get the help that you need. And I go, wait, what are you talking about? We decided my best interest? How do you know what my best interest is? How can you say what my best interest is? What are you trying to say? I'm crazy? When I went to your school, I went to your
See?
churches,
That emotion's bubbling up again.
Institutional learning facilities. So how can you say I'm crazy? Say no to things I'm crazy. Leave me something that my face. By the time they think I am, mentally I'll be dead. I'm not crazy. You're the one that's crazy. You got me crazy. They stick me in an institution that was the only solution to give me the professor. I'm protected from the enemy myself. Doesn't matter. I'll probably get hit by a car anyway.
So nihilistic there at the end. Okay, that was such a cool track to listen to. Did you guys enjoy that? Let's use names. Let's use names. Hold on. Because the lead singer, I love how it's just like this stream of conscious. I would not doubt if when writing the lyrics, when this was originally written, I wouldn't doubt if like maybe he wrote down ideas, but maybe he just probably just wrote and spoke like off the cuff, you know? Like I don't. That is just so cool the way that he wrote that. So that's gonna be Mike Muir on the lead vocals here. I really enjoy that perfectly stream of conscious because you're really in his thoughts with him, and you're getting that kind of first person perspective there. The way the music is so perfectly capturing his emotional state as the verses move. When it's kind of calm, there's a kind of situation in each of the three verses. Someone confronts him, and then you can feel like he's just kind of trying to explain himself. He's like, no, I'm fine. Just blah, blah, blah. I just want a Pepsi or whatever it may be. And then they keep, accusing him of something or whatever. And you can feel that emotion bubbling up. No, I said, I'm fine. I'm fine. And then the frustration. And that's when the music begins to get heavier and speed up. And that tempo change. Not like that at all. But I just think that is so cool. The way that it starts out mid-tempo and then eventually speeds up. And then after the frustration bubbles up, bubbles over, we get a count in, hard reset, and we drop the tempo back down again. That is just such a cool idea to go along with the mental state of the protagonists who are following here. Then, alongside of that, Grant Estes on the guitars. I like how we're getting some really nice leads in there alongside this rambling stream of conscious style of vocal delivery. Because once again, it kind of perfectly captures that. And the guitar, I'm kind of listening to it, and it sounds like it's just kind of soloing alongside with his vocal delivery. So you can also kind of, like, I guess you can say that that's almost representative of like these two emotions at work. He's trying to keep his cool, but there's this underlying thing, there's this buzzing, nagging, that's this kind of boiling over, right? I just think that is so fantastic the way that happens, and this is a really cool song to listen to. I enjoyed that a lot. Let's get into the lyrics here, which I'm not going to read all the lyrics. They're pretty self-explanatory, really. Sometimes I try to do things and it just doesn't work out the way I want it to, and I get real frustrated. And by the way, very conversational the way that he's saying this. And I try hard to do it, and I try to take my time, but it just doesn't work out the way I want to. It's like I concentrate on it real hard, but it just doesn't work out. And then everything I do, everything I try, it never turns out. It's like, hey, I need time to figure these things out. But there's always someone there going, hey, Mike, we've been noticing you're having a lot of problems lately, You should maybe get away and, maybe you should talk about it. You'll feel better. And I go, no, it's okay. I'll figure it out. Just leave me alone. I'll figure it out, I'm just working on myself. And basically, as the story goes, it starts with, someone saying it. Then eventually, was it mom or dad? Mom comes over, once again, hey, is everything okay? We've been noticing you on drugs? No, I'm not on drugs. And it's just that, that being accused of something that you're not doing, and then that frustration of trying to defend yourself, and that repeats. Then his parents confront him, and they're like, hey, we're going to send you here. We think it'll be best for you. And he's like, best for me? Well, they say best for us. And they're like, best for us? I wasn't involved in this, I went to this. I did this. And that didn't work, blah, blah, blah. So I like just how in his shoes, we as the audience, we as the listeners are placed. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Let's look at some of the information on this particular track here. It says this was the debut single from the band. It actually was nominated for a Grammy for Best Metal Performance in 1994, but lost to Ozzy Osbourne's live version of I Don't Want to Change the World. That's kind of cool that that they got that kind of recognition, I guess, what was that, 1994, so okay, 10 years later they finally got a little bit of recognition in that specific respect. It says here the music was written by Mayorga when he was in Suicidal Tendencies, and lyrics by Mike Muir. We've already talked about the stories there, or the story, so we don't need to really dive into that. They're complemented by the lead guitar, subdued at the start of the verses, but become more frantic. Yeah, I covered that Wikipedia. We already got that. That's a fantastic track, though. That was really cool. Let me know what you guys thought. However, in the comments down below, you can follow me over on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. Come back tomorrow, and I'll talk to you guys then. Bye.